Whoa, whoa, whoa! First video from my channel. Okay, let's continue. I was just went to the WC because I was a little bit nervous or shy or whatever, you know, Asian guy, because this is my first video. I hope you can understand that. 11:40 a.m. October the 25th in Germany now. My first personal official video in YouTube. Maybe first of all, I need to tell you something, that is, I'm not a native English speaker. So I learned my English like 25 years ago. I think it's a little bit noisy, right? I just close the window. Okay, much more quiet. Okay, once more. I just told you that I learned my English like 25 years ago from 25 years old Chinese woman in my primary school, and then after I graduated from the middle school, I need to learn English all by myself, right? So I learned my English from the NBA game, from the American movie, from the Forrest Gump. My mom always told me life was like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get tomorrow, whatever. So my point is, in my following video, if I make some grammatic mistake or whatever, some mistake about the pronunciation about English, I hope you guys are very willing to help me to point out what my problem is, to help me to improve my English. Okay, let's go ahead. As you guys could see that in my background there is a big table. English, German, and Chinese. This is box number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I use English as my main language for my channel, the advantage is a good point is I can get most views, because you know a lot of English speakers around the world in US, UK, India, right? So I heard that 8.1% of the views is the traffic is from India. A lot of people right there. And my channel will get faster growth, right? More subscribers. And if I use German language as my main language, you know, I can get the so-called target market, because you know I live in Germany. I want to own the local customers, the company, do some cooperation. They are the people just right in my nearby, right? And the third is Chinese. No doubt, because I'm a native Chinese speaker. I am totally born in China. I grew up in China. And if I use Chinese for the main language, the good point is it means I can have the best expression. I can express my idea without any problem, without any difficulty. And of course, I can make some jokes, which means my channel will be more funny, more interesting, you know that. And let's talk about the weakness. If I use English as my main language for my channel, I will say for English, the point 2, right? I can't gain the target market. Maybe a lot of subscribers in US or whatever, in Hong Kong, but I don't have the local market, the target people. I can't reach them. My video will be recommended to the English speaking people, but for the German people, they can't get the recommendation from YouTube, right? And if I use German, number 1 and number 3, as I write here, will be the problem. The view will be less. Less people will be watch my video, because in whole Germany, I heard that there are like 21 million people use or watch YouTube. And of course, expression will be worse, because it's not my mother tongue. That's a problem. And if I use Chinese as my main language, the problem is I will get a limited view, a limited market, because you know in China the mainland, YouTube, Facebook, even Google, that is forbidden. That's a problem. It's a very complicated political topic. Maybe we can talk about it later. So for any of them, you can see they got good point, and weakness. It's very puzzled for me to choose which one should be my choice, you know. My next point, at point B, I'm going to talk about something about my channel, because I know that a lot of you guys, you are interested that what does my channel is going to about, what do I going to talk about, what's the topic, what's the main will in my channel. I'd like to talk about something about my life in Germany, because most of the time I have to face or deal different kind of matters in Germany as a businessman. Maybe sometimes you will feel a little bit interesting or funny, and also I'd like to talk about something about investing, about stock, about the real estate in Germany, in China, whatever, something about money, how you can make money, how you can save money, and maybe also something about sports, because I'm a sport fan. I play football, soccer, I play basketball, I swim a lot. Also, I fly very often between China and Germany. Maybe I also want to show you guys some life in China. I know a lot of people you interested about China. You are thinking about maybe does everyone in China are they able to kung fu, whatever? Is everyone in China able to play very good teach tennis? Or maybe some people in China, do they really eat dogs or cats? And if you follow my channel, I'm going to show you guys about this to, you know, bring you more information about the whole world, to show you another side of the world. Maybe that's also not a bad thing for you, right? In my next video, as I told you, I'm going to tell you something about myself, about the 3 companies as founder or co-founder or CEO, whatever you call me. I know that this is my first video. I have a lot of problem, to be honest. A little bit nervous, a little bit shy as an Asian guy. I even don't look at camera for most of the time. I know that's a problem, and maybe you will say that my voice is not so clear, it's not so big enough. Right, because of this reason, that's maybe something meaningful for me, because this is my first video on YouTube, right? So I just decided to keep this weakness, keep this point in this video. Maybe after 5 or 10 years, when I look back of this first video, I will feel very funny or very interesting, very meaningful, right? So I just want to keep these things in this video. I don't want to correct them anymore to make for the second time, the 5th time, whatever. Just keep it in my first video. Okay, as a final point, what I want to say that is give me some support, give me some encouragement. Let me see that there are still some guys around the whole world. They like to watch my video. They like to know something about different lives at different corner of the world, to learn China, to write some comments, to tell me what my good point is, what my bad point is, and most important, that is, I want to hear very much of your guys' opinion, that is, which language or what should I do for my video in the future to as a main language. Should I use Chinese, should I use German, you know, or how to I fix this problem in a better way, you know. As I think that's the most thing what I want to talk about in my first video. I'm now a little bit tired, I need to make a break, and then I'm going to do my second video in German language. Thank you for the support. Let's be friends from today on. Thank you. Love you all. I heard that YouTube, if your hairstyle is, or your outlooking is not cool, not handsome, not sexy, you will lose some of your fans or lose some of your subscribers. But at present, I don't have such problem. You are smart. Do you know why? Because at present I have only 1 subscriber.